Can't quite get that right. Okay. Well, I did not make the bed because Kathy was lying on it. And when she got up and I went and took a shower and got dressed, I was in too much pain. My knee has been hurting all day. So I apologize. We did two short videos with Kathy and one short video when I got off the bus. And then the bus driver blew by me. I was waving at him. I had the shopping cart and my stuff in the shopping cart. And that is fuzzy washing. And he just went by me, so I had to walk home. And my knee's been hurting all day. We went to See's Candy in San Francisco because Kathy got 3 hours of sleep, and she will be staying at Patty's for maybe up to a week, who knows, because Patty's having surgery on the 4th, and we don't know how long she's going to be in the hospital. So Kathy has 2 dog and cat sit. So she won't be home. And we always go out. We went to on the 1st, and so I went to San Francisco with her after we went to the post office. Kathy got a package. I got a small package over the weekend, so I did an unboxing of that with her. Very quick one. One of the videos cut out briefly. I'm not sure which one. What the heck is in my coffee cup? A cat hair in my coffee cup. Oh my God. No coffee in it. So anyway, by the time I got to the city, I was in a great deal of pain. Let me see if I can look at this. There goes my cane falling. So we got off BART, went to See's Candy, got her some candy. I always get Kathy candy when we go to See's. He's my sweetie. And bought her a See's candy bag with little hearts on it. And, which, hearts, and it looks like this. And I got her one of those last month. I forgot to give it to her. So, got her candy. Got me a couple pieces. And then we took the bus down to 5th and Market to the Westfield Shopping Center. They call it something somewhat different. And we went down in the basement. It is way changed. The last time we were there years ago, it had a Hello Kitty in there and a Disney store. It had Warner Brothers store. That's all gone. So we stopped at this Panda Express. It was not very good. And then we went to look. She used to go to Blondie's Pizza on Powell Street and in Berkeley, and it closed. And then a new guy bought it, revamped it, brought it back. It was her favorite pizza, so we went there afterwards, got her a piece of cheese pizza to go take home. She had 2 sodas, I had water, and she was really tired, so we went back home. And I got off the bus, and in Safeway, my knee gave a spike of pain like you wouldn't believe, even though I'm in the electric scooter. And I didn't get much food, but because I get my SNAP benefits on the 3rd. And now I gotta dig out where I put this stuff. And tomorrow I gotta go pay the coin loan interest, go get the rent money order. I paid Capital One $70. I'm trying to pay all my credit cards off, down to 0. They wanted 25, I gave them 70 today, so that's a huge amount with a $300 card. Okay, we got Mr. Clean. I don't know if anybody's even watching this. Let me see here. Let me turn the sound off. So there's Mr. Clean for the cat boxes. I gotta buy cat litter. I gotta buy cat food. It was very cold when I got back. Okay, we have my creamer, French vanilla. I didn't really care for French vanilla, but we either that or some of the caramel in it. What else is here? On sale, I bought all of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Good stuff. And didn't buy much to eat because everything is either too expensive or it's very, 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 very salty. And even the cans and the stuff I bought here have a lot of salt. Everything has salt in it. I'm going to go to start. I even got, I was going to get broccoli with cheese sauce and Brussels sprouts with sauce, and I looked at the package, and one of them had 1,800 milligrams of salt. I went, eek! I'm not buying it. So, okay, I got 2 cans of Stag chili. They have too much. 990 milligrams of sodium in 1 can. I've been eating chili for years. I had no idea they put all this salt in here. So that's that. But there's nothing to eat in the house other than canned soup. I got 4 cans of cat food for my cats. I have to go feed Orangey. Tiny one got fed on the way there. And then I got this guy. I figured I'll take the skin off. Heat up in the microwave. 4 pieces of fried chicken. So I have some deepers, and there goes Fluffy. And I am, that food at Panda Express, it was absolutely, it was like super, super salty. Even without soy sauce. It was fried rice, which is very salty. The lemon chicken was like trying to chew a ball. The other chicken was horrible. Kathy didn't like hers either, so she took a bite of the pizza. She liked that. I think that's it. And I got one other thing, so I have something to eat. It's a Hershey Bar. Some things never quit. So, okay, so, you can see my bed. I can see my bed. But Kathy came here and tried to go to sleep, and, oh, it's terrible. How can you sleep like this? I sleep on it every night. I don't have any problem with it. It's waking up and trying to get back to sleep I have a problem with. So, that's what happens. Anyhow, tomorrow I got to go out and get food and all this. So, no, not a big haul. It's a very small haul. Small haul because I paid $70 on a Capital One card, $300 card. It was $4 or $14 over the $300 limit. I'm trying to pay all these cards off. And then I've got another 300 and something to pay off on more credit accounts. So, yeah, I have a Twitter account, and I've been doing a lot of posts. People like my posts. I think of things that are funny or things that are political, and I comment on whatever's on there. And back to blue. And, oh, some guy in New York State, I think it was, he went to a Chinese restaurant. The real story was on Google News. And, you know, you get those fortune cookies, and you get the fortune, and, you know, you may meet a mysterious man who may abduct you or something, you know, in a black hat and black suit. And on the back, it has 6 lotto numbers. He played the 6 lotto numbers, but he would have needed the mega, I think. Let me think. No, he played all 6. He didn't need the mega. And he won the lotto, and he won $4 million. So, I don't know. Hold on. I was, on the way home, I was a lot of pain. So, just a minute. I do not do well. My knee is screaming. I have to go to the doctor on the 23rd, and she said, if you get worse, to go see the doctor. So, okay, I am, who do I used to be? Who am I on Twitter? I don't know. Hold on. I am Guy from Pittsburgh. GUI space FROM space PITTSBURGH period. See, there I am. Well, hey, stay. There I am. There's my channel. And, I don't know. Well, you know, a lot of guys say they're a massive fan, and 95% of the time they turn out to be trolls. By the way, somebody at 12:15 a.m. last night went to the Martinez Bridge, drove their truck to the railing, smashed through the railing and jumped off the bridge. Was no longer with us. The coroner was called. Poor tortured person. So they jumped off the bridge. Very sad. So, I don't have any memory of someone saying they were on Twitter and he did not follow me. So, and remember, I have a lot of followers on Twitter. Let me see how many followers I have. Now, I hadn't been posting other than videos for a very long time. Well, I don't know if a lot is 78. I have 78. No, wait a minute. I have 127. I'm following and 78 followers. But I get a lot of, I like your comment, I like your comment, I like your comment. So, but people say they do this all the time. Massive fan, biggest fan, and then they say something smarmy, disgusting, rude, obscene, and then I get rid of them. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. So anyway, and I don't know where he is, by the way, from is FROM. I don't know where he's saying this on Twitter. I didn't ban anybody on Twitter to the best of my recollection. Now there is a parody side of me with using a derivative of my name that Twitter refuses, and it's insulting and slanderous. Twitter refuses to remove. So anyway, that's what's going on. I couldn't believe the driver. He was 2 feet from me, and I'm waving, hello, come stop, pick me up. He just kept going. So, anyway, so I'm not going to spend long on here because I need to go feed Orangey and Mama Cat and Kitten, and I got to go get cat food tomorrow. I got to get litter or order it. I have over $300 in bills to keep paying off. And I got to pay $60-some to the coin dealer. I got to get that stuff out. That's why I'm paying off the credit cards as quickly as I can. I got a thing from Country Door. They want me to buy something, give me $10 off, but I'm not buying nothing from Country Door. Okay, here's a comment. I saw a picture of someone with like a blob, and I said, it must be a transporter malfunction. It looks like Oprah or Whoopi Goldberg, because she's gained a lot of weight. And so if you were to look at my Twitter page, there's just scrolling. Tons and tons of people like my comments, so with hearts. So I get a lot of comments. I get a lot of I like your comments. And so I got to type something here. It says nothing to do with Twitter. So anyway, I think, hold on, let me go back to that for a minute. Excuse me. $331 in other credit payments. I'm going to try to pay that stuff off by June. So I could, but I don't know how well my knee is going to. If I walk to feed Orangey, I can go down. I can get Mama Cat and Kitten up here and feed. Excuse me. Feed them. But when I fell, this is my 6th week. Now I have movement in my left arm. It does not hurt that much. The right arm is still hurting. The shoulder, I think I retore the rotator cuff, even though the doctor x-rayed it and said nothing wrong, but this thing is locking up, and it feels like a rock from the middle of the elbow to the shoulder. It feels like one giant rock, and several times now the whole arm has gone dead all the way to the hand. So I think when I fell backwards and landed on my shoulders, I think I tore something or broke something. Same thing with the kneecap, because it's not getting any better. So excuse me. You're not telling the truth. So don't start on me. I don't know. I'm reading what they like my stuff. I'm not reading their comments. I'm not sure how to read their comments. Wait a minute. Let me see here. And let me see. Well, in some cases, they're not leaving any. I just looked at one. This person liked my stuff, a male or a female, but they're not. Here's one I left on George Soros. 20 Susan Warren and 21 others liked my reply. Must be after or during. So they're not making direct comments, but they like what I write. So, and then the NHL is going to have hockey at the Bellagio fountains. I said they'll charge them a puck fee and a fountain use fee because Vegas is famous for resort fees, parking fees, chinching you on free drinks. they're just, everything is being charged. Even water is $8 a bottle. So anyway, I just started redoing Twitter recently because I hadn't for a long time, and I didn't have a working iPad for one thing for a long time. I had one working iPad, but I wasn't on Twitter for a long time. But this thing scrolls up. It just keeps scrolling and scrolling. I mean, you can get an idea. That's all likes. So, or being people following me. So people like what I comment on. Oh God, is she running? The nut, Minnesota. Oh, she's running for re-election. Could have put money on that one. Okay. And someone I know, we may be going to Vegas once everything's paid off. We might go to Vegas together, do live videos together. Ice water update. Link former man came before him update. Before and after. More top dollar and woof. Big purple thing. And then video screens. And that's why Caesars raised all the bar prices yesterday. No longer offer free water and ice. See what I mean? There's a comment. They're not my comment. Just something I happen to see. So. Well, all you had to do is sign up for it. You don't need to use it. Just create an account and start looking. Nobody makes you comment. I just have fun in there. When I can't sleep, I go into Twitter and start, oh, this is silly, or this is dumb. Or Trudeau, whatever his first name is, I can never remember it, the premier of Canada hiding in a bunker and going after the truckers who are protesting being forced to vaccinate. So, and they came out with a story this week. Remember we were locked down last year in March? Said it did absolutely no good to stop COVID. Lockdowns don't work. And Finland and Sweden have stopped all these lockdowns, all the mask mandates. They're getting rid of it. So, now for the fun part. Can I chew this? Well, I can't have it melt. So, anyway. Oh my God. Oh, I haven't had one of these for a while. Now I know why. I'm used to it. Once you have C's candy, everything else, or a Lindt white chocolate occasionally. Everything else pales compared. It's too sweet. Oh, I understand that. Excuse me. I don't have any water. Next door gave me water bottles. I've been drinking all the water. Trying to drink more water. So, anyway, cannot chew almonds anymore. That was a mistake. I'm not getting any more Hershey Bar, or my body is acting weird tonight. I killed off the sun-kissed. That's dead. So, if I get up, it means I got to get up, go to the kitchen, get a glass, put water in it, drink the water. I will manage. Unless my body says, "Go get water, you fool, you fool." So, maybe I drink some barbecue sauce, that will help. Hey, get in there. Hold on. Now my nose is running. Between the nose and everything. Excuse me. Oh, I better get some water. Don't want to get coffee. I want to go into the bathroom all night. And Kathy moved a chair. I'm all squashed in here. Patty's supposed to bring me a computer chair at one point. Okay, some point today, this month, I hope. And I paid $61.89 on the Bolero credit card, so I can pay that off, since I charged, well, some of it was food for me, and cat food, and every time we go to Bolero, I buy her dog a dog food, a Shiba dog food. I think that's what it is. Or Cicero or somebody, I don't know, it's got dog on it. Little pouch of dog food. Okay. Caesar, that's what it is. Caesar dog food, not Shiba. Shiba's the cat food. Okay, hold on. Come on. Now, it really hurts to get on. My right knee is objecting to being attached to my hip and leg. Oh, God. This ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to get up without knocking the camera down. So, who is finished last tomorrow? I have no idea. So, there was a huge multi-state lightning flash seen in multiple states. It was all blue and yellow and white. And another winter storm is headed for Minnesota and probably upstate New York, upstate Ohio, the Great Lakes. There's a town in Massachusetts that got 30.9 inches of snow. And in Pittsburgh, they cleared away the bus today. The double-decker bus that got squooshed when the bridge fell down. So, I love the head of the Department of Public Works. Well, we check that every 2 years, and then he shut up. Why didn't you send somebody out to check it more often? Just because it's required to be checked doesn't mean you shouldn't go take a look at it. They spent $100,000 after someone on social media posted that there was an arm like this, and then there was a pillar that was supposed to be attached on, and the concrete base. The entire bolt where the arm was supposed to be attached on was full of rust, and the arm had broken off and was dangling, and there were some wires hanging in the middle there. That was 2 years ago. City of Pittsburgh sent, no, not yet. City of Pittsburgh spent $16 million in new streetlights. That bridge, to repair it, to keep it from falling down, would have cost $1.5 million, but it's more important to have streetlights. And people could have gotten killed, so. I don't know what you're talking about, so I wish you'd stop with this guy on Twitter, because I have no idea who you're talking about. Okay? Because nobody on Twitter has said anything to me. You banned me. In fact, I got somebody just gave me a like of something else I did. I think these are based in when they are. Finish last tomorrow, like 3 of my tweets. And Southern Heights, New Jersey, blizzard warning. New York weather forecast, where it was literally snowing during the forecast. In the background, firefighter was sadly shot in the Stockton. There's the Martinez thing. He liked 3. There's about the guy jumping off the bridge, or the person jumping off the bridge. So, I said Don Rickles, it's a pity Rickles is not alive. He'd have a field day. You hockey pucks are closing the strip during my show when there isn't a snowball or a polar bear or a frozen lake for hundreds of miles. They're going to close the strip so these guys can shoot hockey pucks at these circles at the Bellagio fountain. So, rust makes it weaker. Rust is iron oxide. If you take, now this can is probably aluminum. If you take this can and put water on it, let it sit outside, it will eventually rust, and eventually the thing starts flaking and deteriorates, and then the can will eventually collapse. Iron oxide is combustion. People don't realize that. It's a weird kind of combustion. That's my total knowledge of iron oxide from watching videos and reading. But if you have a support, I don't know if this thing is steel, my cane. It's very heavy. But if you were to let this sit out in the rain, eventually it would rust solid, the plastic would deteriorate, the buttons would break. They're probably aluminum. Metal corrodes. And then you have I do know about bridges somewhat. I had a terrible fear of them, but I read a lot about how they work. You have contraction and compression. That's probably not the right word. When it gets cold, they does one thing. When it gets hot, they do another thing. That's like an accordion. Go back, and it puts stress in the concrete, the rebar, any wires or support columns, and water gets in cracked. That bridge had big holes in it, and one drain on the roadway on the left as you were going that way towards out of Squirrel Hill, out of the Prick Park, that was completely clogged. So any water got on the roadway, and then the bridge had snow on it, probably ice. So, and there's a lot of bridges in Pennsylvania that should be fixed and aren't because they don't have the money. Or so they claim. They only come up with money after something goes wrong. Now we're going to try this again. So, okay. I'll back up here, man. I'm a little confused. All right, Mousy. I assume you're talking about soda. 99 cents a good deal. They cost $1.69 in Canada. And I do have Canadian knowledge. I had relatives living in Mississauga. And when I take over the world, I will return it to its proper name of Port Credit, because I can spell Port Credit a lot easier than I can spell Mississauga. And I know who the Mississauga Indians was. I don't know, or were. I don't know if there are any Mississauga Indians anymore. But I don't know why they decided to I liked Port Credit. It was quiet, it was peaceful, and it was cute. And in the 50s, when I was a child, it was 7,000 people. And now there's millions of people going up to QEW every day. From Hamilton and Buffalo and Niagara Falls. Slowly I turned. And Toronto. And it's a lot of people. So, anyhow. Brought my jacket, scarf, and hat, and the good thing is on the way home it got really cold. That sign was weird. It kept flickering, and the screen will change to the next slide. It kept trying to change the next slide. It couldn't do it. Well, um, I have no way of knowing where the link is on YouTube chat because, hold on, I think it shows me. I see the Martinez Adult Education. I see a haul video from last week, but the live video now is not there. Of course, this is in YouTube Studio. Maybe the live video only appears after the live video is over. Kathy did a brief unboxing. Kathy's Corner, she ate food. And the sign got 7 views. So. And, okay. Somebody said I should use Sumac Spice, a berry that can be ground up, made into a spice. I'm not sure what that is, so I'll have to ask my doctor. I never heard of that stuff. Heard of poison sumac, but I don't think that's what she's referring to. Okay, I don't see any comment on my channel, so I don't know where that is. How many members? You mean on my channel? I've only got 2. There is no way to take OBS and publish a private live video to YouTube. I've looked everywhere. And there's a video I got to watch tonight. Take notes. But it only publishes a video to YouTube. It doesn't tell you how to make it private. So it's kind of dumb. This software for OBS, I don't think they ever thought of making a video private. So only members can see it. I may have to just make private videos. The members, they won't see it live, but they'll see it after the fact. I have 2 people who have signed up. So, now wait a minute. Didn't I ban you, Rita? I don't remember. I banned somebody, Rita. I think. I'm not going to get off the channel looking 400 people I've banned for being rude or obnoxious or slanderous or denigrating me or Kathy. I won't tolerate that. Don't have 176 members. And you can click on now you cannot do it on the iPhone. You cannot do it on the Android. Someone wrote me that. And I said, I don't know how to fix it. You should put a link. I did put a link in the announcement video, and there's a link to the page. And to the right of my name, George Senda, next to Analytics Edit Video, and that may not show up on your computer, I don't know. There's a big white box in blue letters that says join. You click on that, and you can join the channel. $3.99 or $6.99 a month. They did have a membership of $24.99 after 24 months. They said that's too much. I would feel very awkward about charging somebody 25 bucks a month to munch. Order munch. Munch. I don't even have food in my mouth and I can't talk. $25 a month to watch me, so $3.99 or $6.99. And then I will eventually do videos, private videos for people. If I get a burner cell phone, maybe get their number and I'll call them and then we can talk on the phone if they're not trolls. Oh, thank you, Jake. I didn't see that. I don't see very well. I got back in front of the screen. I have been slowly cleaning. I didn't know that. Hold on there. I don't see any under the video. I just see, well, it's under the title. Like this one says, very small haul, and then 12 watching, like, dislike, share, save, some kind of flat or report, and then there's George Senda, and then join. So it's under the title, technically. So, watch this video. It should help. I'm afraid to Someone I don't even know sends me a video link. What is this video? Wait a minute. Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. What the hell was that? I get the cheetah. I get Gerda the cheetah. How do they get Gerda the cheetah? I didn't click on Gerda. Wait, this is very weird. I got guy from Pittsburgh.
$1 balloon.
Got some guy popping a balloon.
$1 balloon.
Why he's popping? How do I get rid of a guy popping a balloon here?
Balloon.
Oh, I clicked on his arrow thing. Go away, Mr. Balloon. I don't want to hear you. Okay. Okay, I'll have to figure this out. Maybe that's his...
$1 balloon.
Oh boy, but the minute I scroll down, this guy comes back on. Maybe it's the guy, I love everyone in chat. Maybe he's trying to promote his channel. Alright, I'm getting rid of that. I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure this out. I'll ask my technical advisor. So, who knows better about that? Whoa, I am... Hold on. I am... Well, I did block this guy. You know why I blocked him? Mr. Big Dude Man, because he kept arguing with me the other night, and I finally got fed up. He kept arguing with me, telling me about income and how I had to report it. Yeah, thank you, Katie. So, he did get blocked. I told him to knock it off, and he wouldn't stop. And now when I click on that link, there he is in the video, or something.
Penny, I'm going to put this right here, okay? Do not eat it until I get back, okay?
Tell your cat not to eat anything. That works real well. Don't eat this.
Put this right.
Cat, don't eat that food. I'll have to look at that later. So, anyhow. I got enough sleep, but this morning, for some reason, was absolutely freezing. Wait a minute, I'm confused. I'll look at this one more time, but why, somehow my...
Ready or not, here I come.
Why am I seeing all these videos that I've never... for people I've never heard of? I don't get it. Anyway. It's very strange. I don't know, some guy, he's doing like, he's in the living room with a Christmas tree, and ready or not, here I come, I'm going to get you. Some woman's talking something, and I don't know what's going on. It's very strange. But these other channels, and when I get out of it, I get Jacob's Life in Vegas. So I don't know why I'm getting, if I scroll up, I don't get my page anymore. I get somebody else's page. I don't know if I like that or not. Oh, how to see replies on Twitter. Okay, why didn't you say that in the first place? I don't know how this stuff works. I just look at it. I'm old school. I was watching War Games the other night for the 87th time or thereabouts. Didn't know they made a second one direct to DVD, and apparently it sucked, the big one. So, but I knew people had the IMSI 8080 back in the day in the 70s. And there was a big scandal in the Apple II community. Somebody put out full-page ads on all the Apple magazines and Atari and other magazines offering global thermonuclear war. And you had to pay a fee pre-order. I was one of the ones that pre-ordered that game because we loved the movie. And then the guy absconded with all the money and disappeared to parts unknown. I don't know if they ever caught him or not. He got millions, so. Vaporware con man. There's a man who lives a life of danger. He makes up computer games. He is a stranger. They never see the light of day. Your money, it has gone away. Odds are you won't see a dime of your dollar. Mr. Vaporware. Mr. Vaporware. He's taken all your money and didn't give you a game. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Now get sued by Secret Agent Man or Johnny Rivers or something. Sued for bad singing, so. Oh, that was interesting. I'm just not sure how I saw replies. My channel starts and then what is wrong with my voice tonight? And then I see all these other things. So adventures in televising or reading or something, whatever you want to call it. Thank you for that. So I do have to watch that video because it says you do this, you do this, you do this, and then you do this. And I looked at it and I said, well, that's great, but it doesn't help me with OBS. OBS, how you can do green screen. OBS, how you can do this. But not one thing I can find how to publish my private video to my subscribers, my members. I don't think OBS, and I went in the OBS chat room, asked in a comment, any way to do this, and got no response, so. So anyway, well, time is it. I gotta get going. I'm gonna work on something. I already know how to remove my watermarks, which should be in every video. Other people have watermarks and don't get removed. These people screw at me all the time. So, I have some ideas. Maybe periodically just go that. Put my hands over the camera. Just do that every 5 seconds. Just go, be totally silly. Block the camera. They're not going to copy a video or they don't see any video, Or show my underwear hanging in the wind, drying on a clothesline. I don't know. So I have an idea, but I can apparently you can publish private videos on OBS to a membership channel on YouTube, but they had to be pre-recorded, not live. Yeah, but the problem is the watermarks have been removed when they take my whole video and they republish it as their own. And then YouTube says, we can't find that video, even though it's on there. Or they take portions of it and they claim fair use. These guys are... Well, you can have a law, you have a speeding law, but if they don't enforce, you run a red light, but they don't enforce the red light law, you can get away with it. And they get away with it. There's rules on YouTube. You're not supposed to be an imposter. You're not supposed to have multiple YouTube handles once you've been suspended. You're not supposed to slander anybody, lie to anybody, attack anybody. They violate it all the time. 11 years going into this. I'm well aware of it. More than I want to know. So, they do it because YouTube doesn't. YouTube does, what's the phrase I want to use? They talk about how they honor the letter of the law. They don't even honor the spirit of the law because they ignore their own rules. They won't do anything. Well, I'm not sure how to do that yet. I'm still learning. I only got the emojis and the buttons or whatever they're called last weekend, a week ago. So the kitty cats and the badges and the emojis. So, but I'm not sure how that's going to go to members only. I haven't looked at a video like that. I tried watching one guy, it was all Hindu. I couldn't. What the hell was that? Hello? What? It said how to publish a video to members only on YouTube, but the guy was talking in Hindustani, and I'm a little rusty on my Hindustani, which is none. So that didn't work. But there are videos out there. I just have to look for them, and then by the end of the day, my eyes are burning, and my body says, time to go to bed. All right, folks, I got to go feed the cat and see what's going on with Mama Cat and Kitten, and have something to eat and take my sweats off and definitely ice down my right knee. No, they're banned. They're banned. They can't interact with you as far as I can determine. So, I wish I knew things. And one thing, I used to get this thing from people, and not so often anymore. You should know all this stuff like Photoshop and green screens and editing and, Framostats. And I don't know how to do a Framostat. You going to tell me how to do it? No, you should know this. Well, last I looked, I wasn't born knowing this. I wasn't born knowing Final Cut Pro. I wasn't born knowing Word or Excel or going back to the ancient days, CPM, WordStar, Apple Help, what was it called? Apple Writer, AppleSoft, Bank Street Writer. I'm going back to the old days of Apple. Apple's word processor, name escapes me right now. They don't make it anymore. Great word processor, but Apple abandoned it. So I don't know, but if they come in and I haven't figured out how this works yet. It's all new to me because you have to be. Arm didn't like that. You have to be. I can't lift my arm up over a certain height and it starts hurting. You have to be at a certain level to get membership, and then you have to set up the membership. And I haven't had the time or the energy or the effort, and my knee is saying, get off this chair. I've got to take some time, when I have time this week, to look it up. I'm going to be running tomorrow. I'm going to be running Wednesday to Berkeley to take in the iPad that no longer works. This does not charge. It has to be taken to the shop. That is my only Wi-Fi and cellular iPad, so I really want it to work. And hopefully when I go to a doctor, I've asked her, it is time to get me an electric scooter. Because if my knee does not recover from this fall, and I've had multiple falls over the years, including ones caused by crazed hospital workers, not a fall, she crushed me in the bed, and bus drivers, then it's going to get harder and harder for me to walk. And it's scary, so... All right, I'll talk to you later. I love everyone in the chat. Have a great night. Thank you. So we will investigate this in the next week, and I'll figure it out as best I can. And I found a place to get medication for Fuzzy and Fluffy, who need antibiotics. So through a vet. All right, that's it for now. I'm gonna quit this for I tear my knee off and throw it out the window or something. Because I thought today maybe I'd just chop it off and put a peg leg on it. It might not hurt so much. God, it hurts sometimes. I was talking to Kathy, and at one point I just stopped. And she looked at me, what's wrong? And I said, pain, pain. Spock lied. There is no pain. Spock did not tell us the truth. There's pain, there's pain. All right, this is George said to the guy. Yeah, I will write me an email, but not tonight. I'm gonna do what I gotta do and go to bed. I'm gonna put ice packs on this knee, and I got many ice packs in the freezer. By the way, the company that was supposed to come out and weatherize my apartment and give me a new refrigerator, they aren't calling me back, so I'm gonna have to start all over. All right, this is George Senda. The guy from a guy from Pittsburgh, where I used to be. Have a great night. Stay warm. Stay safe. I hope you don't have bad knees and two bad shoulders now. It hurts. And I'll catch you next time. I have no idea what I'm doing the next couple of days. I'll miss my Kathy. I miss going out with her. And by the way, we only see each other maybe once or twice a month. So it's a little, yeah, I would appreciate that. I've got your email now. Thank you. Assuming that was you. And I love my Kathy. I love my girlfriend very much. I don't do anything to her. She asked me today, why do we argue? I said, because we get in each other's nerves, but we always make up, and we always love each other. She was getting on my nerves this morning. I was getting on her nerves. And I finally said, stop. And then we had a phone call last night, and I said, it's time to let go. It's been 44 years, and you're still talking about an ex-girlfriend of mine. It's time to let it go that you never met. You know nothing about. You're jealous. Let it go. Let it go. Ow, that hurt. Don't do that, George. All right, that's it. I'm right-handed, the right arm. Now the left one's hurting. I got to go. That's it for tonight. I just screwed myself up. Bye-bye, people. I need a new body, an Android body. Bum-ba-dum, bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. See you later. How do I stop this thing? Let me stop it before I hurt myself more. Bye-bye.